We continue with the 2021 Heart of America Athletic Conference Women's Volleyball Media Day. I'm your host, Stephen Davis. Right now, we are joined by Peru State College head women's volleyball coach, Laurie Felderman. Coach, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Awesome to have you on. You guys have already started your season. You guys went down to Hutchinson, Kansas for the KCAC Fall Fling. How did it feel to be back in action? How'd the first few matches go for your team?
It was great kind of getting back to the court. We got a lot of our returners back from last year. We only had one senior graduate. So it's kind of like, oh, back in action. First day was a little rough, just trying to get used to playing other types of competition. And then the second day, we just made a lot of adjustments and was able to get the job done.
Because you have so many returners back from last year, do you feel like you've been able to shift from the uncertainty of last year's odd season into back up to a more of a normal season kind of seamlessly this year?
Yeah. Last year was more like a hurry up and get on the court before we get shut down. And this year is more getting back to our fundamentals, trying to get everybody on the same page since we have about 17 newcomers, trying to get everyone on the same system, on the same page. Our returners getting back to those fundamentals and kind of working out any of those bad habits they may have come with them from over the summer.
Take us through some of the names of your team. Let's start with the returners. Who are some folks that are going to see a lot of court time that'll be big players for you this year that folks will notice when they see you play?
Yeah, Jaddy Duarte, she's our middle hitter that had conference honors last year. We'll look for her to lead us again offensively, both offense and defense. She's got some big goals for herself. Just in our one-on-one meetings today, we're like, all right, this is what we need to do to get you there. And she's like, all right, I'm all in for it. Also have Haley Van Leuven. She was an outside hitter for us last year. She is returning as well as Dawson Sharman. Dawson Sharman was a senior last year, decided to add a minor to continue this year. And also our starting setter, Cassie Davis, did the same thing. She also added a minor to be able to come back this year.
Awesome. So a lot of return. You got to fill in with some new faces at certain spots. You mentioned large number of newcomers. Who's stepped up already and shown you they might be able to take some court time for you this year?
Yeah, Michelle Beer is actually came to us from Bethany. She's a sophomore this year, played outside at Bethany, but we put her back in the middle, which is where her strong suit was in the high school ranks. And she's quick, she's fast, and she's putting the ball away for us. It has shown us that she can be a leader offensively as well as taking care of the net.
All right, you've got your first few matches under your belt already. What do you hope you can carry on from those first few matches to the rest of your non-conference schedule and eventually into the Heart schedule when it starts in September?
Actually, our team is pretty well on the same page. I just love our energy on the court, our consistency. I think we need to just clean up a few unforced errors, and we're going to be quite competitive this year.
All right, talk about the Heart for a little bit and the league as a whole, how difficult it is to win in that conference night in and night out when you're playing such great competition every match.
The thing I love about the Heart is you never really know who's going to win on what given day. You have to bring your A game every single match. There's not a time that you walk into the gym and say, oh yeah, we got this. This is cake. The teams that are unranked really, really challenge those that are ranked. And I tell our ladies, the only way that we're going to get to the national tournament is getting on the top 25 board. We have Park and Grandview, Central Methodist, Mid-Am, and Evangel. They're all very tough teams. So we've got to prove ourselves up and early.
So if you want to prove yourself, how do you go about that? What's it going to take for your squad to climb in the standings this year?
We've got to stay together as a team. We've got to be offensive, got to, just keep those unforced errors down. I think that's the biggest part about our team is, sometimes we get rattled and we just make silly mistakes. So we keep focused, use our reset words, use our visualization. We'll be able to come through on the winning side.
I would be remiss if I let you go without asking about Peru State itself and the community as a whole. It's such a unique school, such a unique little town. What is it about Peru State that you enjoy so much and your players enjoy so much that makes it a great place for you guys?
Our community really backs us because, we are about half of the community here in Peru State. So we have a lot of faculty, staff, even community members that come to support us at our games. very family-like environment here. Our team functions more like a family than we do a team. And it's just a very welcoming environment. Our professors are backing us up every single day and working with our students off the court as well as supporting them when they're on the court.
You say your team functions like a family. Who's the team mom? Is there a team grandma? Do you have the roles filled in already?
We have a student assistant this year. She was a DS, just with some back issues, wasn't able to continue. So I've kind of given the team mom duties to hers.
Awesome. Always good to have somebody to pass it off to. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck this season.
All right, thank you.
That's Peru State women's volleyball head coach Laurie Felderman.